Happy Flash Friday. I'm Kal-Legro, and welcome to Flashpoints, the show where I give you the key plot points from this week's episode in under 5 minutes. Season 4, episode 14 is entitled Subject 9, and it continues DeVoe's plot to take over more metahuman powers. The episode begins with Barry returning to work, and he's super happy. Unfortunately, he's let go from the CCPD because of his connection to the DeVoe crime. Last episode, Dibney came and helped to exonerate Barry by posing as DeVoe, but people are still skeptical of this because of all the metahumans that are there and all the abilities that they're possessed in the city. So people aren't sure, is Barry really innocent or not? Barry and Dibney attempt to help a new metahuman known as Izzy Bowman, aka the Fiddler. Now, that's a spin of a character from the comics who is actually a male. We've seen this also before with the Mechanic. The Mechanic is male in the comics, but is female in the show. So it's cool how they're switching up things just to keep things fresh. She has the ability to manipulate sound waves, which is amplified by her violin because she's a country music star. She refuses Barry and Dibney's help. So Barry and Dibney return as the Flash, an elongated man, and Cisco tags along as Vibe. This time she's more welcoming to the idea, especially because DeVoe shows up and disables Team Flash. But however, Izzy is able to hurt DeVoe using her abilities. So she returns back with Team Flash, and Barry reveals his identity to her, as well as Dibney does, and so does Cisco. So they all reveal their identities. And Team Flash helps to begin to train Izzy. However, she's hurt during practice and decides to leave Team Flash. Later on, DeVoe shows up again. Well, as Izzy's leaving, DeVoe shows up again, and he successfully transfers himself into Izzy. Now, at this whole episode, you have to remember that DeVoe is in Becky Sharp's body. However, Becky Sharp's body is deteriorating. So he uses a bunch of powers, such as Dominic's and Kilgore's powers, to help nullify any attempts that Team Flash makes to stop him, and he's able to successfully transfer into Izzy's body. Ralph is completely devastated by this because he established a connection with her and started falling for her. At the end of the episode, though, him and Barry commiserate. Barry, losing his job, and Dibney losing someone he loves. Ralph decides to hire Barry as an investigator because now that Barry doesn't have a job, now they can work together along in Team Flash as well as their normal personas. So that's been season 4, episode 14, subject 9. And it's really interesting to see how DeVoe's plot is materializing. And now what's his ultimate endgame? We don't know yet, but there's still 3 more metahumans left that Barry and Team Flash have to try to save, or DeVoe's going to get their powers. So as always, you can find me on Twitter at VeronJaDejaVu. And this has been Flashpoints, season 4, episode 14, subject 9, in a flash. Until next time, keep running towards your goals, and I'll see you in the future.